Imagine ordering a pizza, and instead of paying 500 rupees, 1,000 rupees, or even 10,000 rupees, you pay 500 crores. Yes, you heard that right. 500 crores for one pizza. At that price, the delivery guy shouldn't ring the bell. He should arrive with security guards, a violin orchestra, and probably a lawyer. But here's the real question. What kind of pizza could possibly cost that much? Is it made with gold, diamonds, alien cheese, or is this the greatest flex meal in human history? Today, we're diving into the story of the so-called 500 crores pizza. The meal's so expensive it sounds less like dinner and more like a real estate deal. Let's begin. Now, normally, pizza is the people's food. You call friends, order 2 large pizzas, argue about toppings, and someone always says, "Bro, just one more garlic bread." Pizza is comfort food, but somewhere in the world, rich people looked at pizza and said, "You know what this needs? More money." And that's where things got wild. The idea of ultra-luxury food isn't new. We've seen gold-covered burgers, diamond desserts, and coffee so expensive it probably has its own passport. But a pizza worth 500 crores? That's another level. To understand how something like this becomes possible, think about luxury auctions. Sometimes people don't just buy the thing, they buy the story, the exclusivity, the headline. It's like paying extra for front-row concert tickets. Same songs, same singer, but now you're close enough to see sweat. With a mega-priced pizza, it's not about hunger. It's about status. It's about saying, "I had dinner, and it cost more than 3 islands." Now, imagine the ingredients. The dough, probably kneaded by a chef who trained for 20 years in Italy. The water, collected from a mountain where even Wi-Fi can't reach. The cheese, made from milk of cows that listen to classical music. The tomatoes, picked one by one at sunrise while birds sing in the background. And toppings? Forget mushrooms and olives. We're talking rare truffles, saffron, caviar, edible gold, and ingredients so exclusive they sound made up. If regular pizza toppings are passengers, these toppings arrive in private jets. But wait, even the ingredients alone don't explain 500 crores. Because at that level, you're not buying pizza. You're buying access. Maybe the chef flies to your private island. Maybe the meal is served on a yacht. Maybe the pizza is made once in history, never again. Maybe celebrities are invited. Maybe a famous artist designs the box. Maybe the box itself costs more than your house. At this point, the pizza is just the excuse. It's like buying a wedding venue and getting free breadsticks. Now let's be honest. Would it even taste better than your favorite local pizza place? That's the funny part. Sometimes the tastiest food is the simplest. A hot slice from a neighborhood shop when you're hungry hits harder than gold flakes ever could. Because hunger doesn't care about luxury. When you're starving, even plain cheese pizza feels like a blessing. But human beings love extremes. Tallest building, fastest car, biggest diamond, most expensive meal. We're naturally curious about crazy records. And a 500 crore pizza is exactly that. A giant symbol of because we can. Think about what 500 crores can do. It can build schools, hospitals, homes, businesses. It can change thousands of lives. Or it can become one pizza. That contrast is what makes the story so shocking. It's funny, confusing, and fascinating at the same time. Now, picture the moment it arrives. The lid slowly opens. Everyone leans in. Camera flashes everywhere. And inside, it still looks like pizza. Round, sliced, cheesy. Because no matter how expensive it gets, pizza still stays pizza. That might be the most hilarious part of all. You could spend crores, but in the end, someone still asks, "Bro, where's the ketchup?" And let's talk pressure. If I bought a 500 crore pizza, I wouldn't even eat it. What if I drop a slice? What if it falls cheese side down? That's not an accident. That's a financial disaster. Insurance companies would faint. Even leftovers become stressful. Imagine opening the fridge at midnight. Should I reheat this? No, sir. That slice needs a board meeting. And what if someone asks for pineapple topping? At that price, friendships would end immediately. But beneath the jokes, there's something interesting here. Luxury food often isn't about taste. It's about experience, story, scarcity, bragging rights. Anyone can say, I ate pizza. Very few can say, I ate the pizza everyone on earth talked about. That sentence alone becomes part of the price tag. And honestly, humans have always loved symbolic things. Crowns aren't just metal. Sports cars aren't just transport. Designer bags aren't just bags. And this pizza, it isn't just dinner. It's a statement. A ridiculous, cheesy, overpriced statement. So, was the 500 crores pizza truly worth it? If you measure by calories, absolutely not. If you measure by common sense, definitely not. If you measure by headlines, attention, and unforgettable legend, maybe yes, because years later, people may forget what billionaires bought. But they'll remember the person who bought a pizza worth 500 crores. That's the power of a wild story. And maybe that's the real ingredient no one talks about. Not gold, not truffles, not caviar. Attention, the most expensive topping in the world. So next time you order pizza and complain about delivery charges, just remember, somewhere out there, someone paid 500 crores for melted cheese on bread. Suddenly, your extra 40 rupees doesn't feel so bad. And now tell me honestly, if someone offered you one bite of that pizza, would you taste it or sell the slice and retire forever? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for your daily dose of awesome content.